Hey there fam, over here with more Pokemon theories, and today I'm going to be sharing with you what could be one of my darkest Pokemon theories. It is perhaps more of a conspiracy. I am naming it the Mauville Project, in reference to the Manhattan Project, because of its secrecy. There are a few things that you need to be aware of, but knowing that you guys are Pokemon fans as well, I'm just going to briefly explain them. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. The Mauville name is surrounded by huge mysteries. This theory is going to be based on the Mauville that takes place in what I would like to call the Mega Timeline. I am saying this because I assume most of you guys know that in Auras, it was established that there is a possibility for a multiverse phenomena in the Pokemon series, and we learned that through Zinnia in the Delta episode. The Hoenn region has perhaps to endure the most amount of catastrophes compared to any other region. Not only are they at the mercy of two colossal Pokemon that could potentially destroy the world, Kyogre and Groudon, it seems that the possibility of getting destroyed by a meteor is always imminent as well. Sootopolis is a well-defined testament to that statement, as it is a city that is built on top of a crater caused by a huge meteor crash. As you unfold the lore of this region, you will learn that throughout the ages, people have relied on Rayquaza to help them face major catastrophes. He has been praised as the protector of humankind, but because of Sootopolis, we can infer that Rayquaza hasn't stopped all the threats to Hoenn, as a meteor was able to crash into Hoenn. Here's where my theory begins. Because of this and advances in technology, there are some humans that are looking for alternatives to fight back, such as the ability to teletransport meteors when in course to crash into Hoenn, proven in the Delta episode, and most importantly, the ability to survive. The largest city in Hoenn, Mauville City, is looking for a way to survive and protect its inhabitants, using technology being developed by none other than the Devon Corporation. At this point, two projects were born, the New Mauville and the Sea Mauville. The Sea Mauville in Auras is totally different than its counterpart in Pokemon Emerald. In Auras, it is a facility rather than an abandoned ship. A facility that, according to its history, it was meant to be used to extract natural resources from the ocean. This project was led by Watson, the gym leader of the Mauville city, and because of his age, perhaps one of the elders from this city. Other notable members that form part of this project are Captain Stern, Doc, and Professor Cosmo's father, Raizo. On the other hand, the New Mauville is known by most casual players as just a power plant, but in Auras we learned that in fact it is an underground city that would stop during its development. In fact, 69 levels were created, but you only have access to the first floor. We know all of this because after you complete the New Mauville side quest in Auras, Watson states the following. By the way, there wasn't anything going on in the New Mauville, right? That was supposed to be a new town though. We should have been able to build a huge underground city, stretching down into the depths. Things happen, and its development had to be suspended. Since then, it's just been left to rot. All the equipment inside might have seen better days. But why? Why was this project stopped? A huge city like this could have provided protection for many people in the event that Groudon and Kyogre started their struggle again. And if you follow the manga, you will know that this is exactly what this city was used for. I believe the answer lies in the very first level, the power plant. In order to sustain such a huge underground city, a large amount of power or energy is needed to sustain many basic necessities for survival underground, such as equipment to maintain a flow of oxygen, ways to control temperature as it gets hotter the deeper you go underground, light, ways to preserve food such as refrigeration. There's simply too many necessities that require energy. This is why the very first level, I believe, has to be a power plant. The Sea Mauville project was meant to find the answer to provide the power to sustain this underground city, and they found it. But when Watson, who was in charge, was informed of this method, he refused, and he did everything in his power to cancel the project. He succeeded. The Sea Mauville project was stopped and the New Mauville city was abandoned and were both left as preserves for wild Pokemon. There are two confidential documents that you find in the Sea Mauville that can support my claim. The first one states the following. Investigation report on Watson. A series of actions related to the cancellation of the New Mauville project turned out to be true. I recommend prompt disciplinary action against him as a traitor to our group, and that was by Doc, the team leader. And the power that was meant to be used to support the new Mauville city can be found in the second confidential document that states the following. Devon's secret investigation report. The development on new energy turned out to be true. The energy that uses Pokemon's bioenergy is called infinity energy. Do you guys know what this means? The new Mauville city would have run using the same energy that was used by AZ and his ultimate weapon. A city that uses the life of Pokemon to sustain everyone. Watson, as an old man who has shared his life with Pokemon, could have never agreed, even if it meant destroying a new hope for humanity. Hey, but that is just my theory. What do you guys think? Sounds a little bit crazy, right? Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned to more of my Pokemon content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time with more Pokemon videos. Peace.